Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Winarto, and today I would like to demonstrate a micro-teaching about teaching speaking skills. So here I'm going to teach my students about transactional text for 9th grade students. So I hope you can voluntarily be the 9th grade student. So let's start the lesson. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, students. How are you today? Okay, but before starting our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray, begin. Finish. So students, before starting our lesson today, I would like to ask you, how long have you been in the school? How long have you been in the school? Anyone? Okay. So we have been in the school for 3 years. Look at this utterance. Oh, we've been here for 3 years. We can see here, we have been here for 3 years. What sentences is he using? Okay, so he uses the present perfect tense. Do you still remember what is present perfect tense? So present perfect tense is like the present tense, but we use present perfect tense to refer back to the past that's still happening here, to still have the connection to present event, like this. I've been here for 3 years, meaning that he had lived for 3 years but still live here. Like that. In transactional text, we will learn to communicate past happening, which is related to the present moment, to share the information with others, to report the past happening to others, and to give an explanation. So that is the function of the transactional text. Okay, talking about transactional text. Transactional text is a text, you can see here as a text, to give information and get information about particular events. The function of the text is to describe, to report, and explain events. And in transactional text, we use present perfect tense in this conversation. So look at this conversation here. Rini, how long have you been an orphan? Then he asked Riri. And then Riri said, for 8 years now. My father died when I was a baby, and my mother died 8 years ago. So here we can see that Riri utterance is using the present perfect tense. We can see why it is considered as present perfect tense, because the use of have and been as the verb 3. And then from the conversation, she uses the conjunction for that is related to the time. Now look at this conversation 2. Why don't you live with your grandparents? Said Dayu. Because they have passed away. I've been alone since they died, so I live here now. So we can see here from really utterance that is about they have passed away. They have passed away. She uses the present perfect tense because we can see that she used have followed by the verb 3, past. For the verb 1 is past, verb 2 is past with ed, and then the verb 3 with past, also with ed. then we proceed to, I'm going to test your understanding about today's material. So here I have a task for you. The first task is about underlining the appropriate conjunction. So the conjunction here we only use for and since. Here you are. Okay. So you have about 3 minutes to do the task. Okay, have you done the task? Okay. So here the conversation is, how long have you been in Pontianak? I've been in Pontianak for or since 3 years. The answer is for 3 years. Yes, you've done the right answer. So the second task is about fill in the blank. So here you have to do it in pair. You fill in the blank with the appropriate words, especially using the verb to. Here we are. Okay, have you done? Okay. So here, it's true she doesn't have any relatives, but her father has one close friend, Uncle Malik. He and his family often visit Nani. This year they have her time, so the appropriate answer is visited. Okay, you've done well. And then the last, for your homework, I want you make a group consists of 3 persons. So you have to do some kind of role playing. In the role playing, one of you just pretend that you have visited an orphan, and then the other seeks the information about it. Remember that you have to use the present perfect tense in your conversation. Okay? This one, do you have any question? If no, then we can close today's class. Okay, no question? Okay, before closing our class today, let's pray together. Pray, begin.